the middle. Trey Turner to his left, pops up. Fantastic break. Goes to the third, being around. And inside the park, home run.
He's done it. Home run number 50.
Weege on his way to second. Going to be a play, and he is out. No, no, no. Are you kidding me? It can only happen in the wild card game. Down the line it goes. Here comes Jackson. The Indians win it. Here it comes. He struck him out. Taylor ties it. Oh, what a finish. 2-0.
They ask me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
Hideki. Andrews. Andrews.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day 1 between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Tommy Dotson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're looking at a guy that has a pretty good number of pitches that he throws, but one in particular is the sinker that he's added to his repertoire. When he needs a ground ball or he gets himself into a spot where he needs to possibly roll up a 2-ball, I think that's the pitch we're going to see often from him in this one, that sinker down in the zone.
20.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Man, just when he was trying to get something going, he rolls over the top of one and rolls right into a double play. Boy, that is a momentum killer like nothing else. He busted his butt down to first, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Coming to the plate now, Alden Donovan, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. To the left side. And there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Nick Denton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Nick Denton.
Here now the 2-2. Chop weakly to the left. To his left, Duran. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. Digging in, Daniel Roberson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. On the ground out to short. Andrews takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Andrews comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Carlos Velasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground is short. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Wow, that's what you want to see from your middle infielders. A really nice turn. But the feed was great, too. He fields it.
Now batting, Cameron Ward. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The West Prospects are on top here, 2-0. Now at the plate, Gary O'Neill comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. 1 there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. Stepping into the box, Darren Elliott.
Number 21, Darren Elliott.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Nick Denton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Nick Denton.
And he reaches up and tomahawks this to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. The West Stars lead this one 3-0. So digging in now, Andrews. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Popped him up. Morris in foul ground. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 19, Frank Wall. Up.
Popped high in the air. Duran has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. In now, Andrews. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Bounce to first. Elliott comes up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Yeah, he'd love to have that pitch back. He just kind of rolled.
So striding forward now, Andrews, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away.
Run it out,
Bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th. Still At the plate, Nick Denton. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. At the plate, Cameron Ward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here it comes, 0-2. Short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Andrews, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at that. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything. But he waited until the ball was deep in the zone, and he went with it to the opposite field. It's great to see a youngster who uses the whole field up there. I think that's what every major leaguer needs to learn.
Now in the box, Bradford Hendricks. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, and coming into this showcase, nobody was talking about his speed. But that stolen base proves that running isn't all just about speed. It's about situational awareness, getting a good jump, taking what the defense and the pitcher are giving you. Well done there.
Three-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Lo. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Lo?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The 0-1 to third.
Pick up the ball, stand right
Morris
here. On the
fields
back,
it
on the
cleanly.
back.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
6-3, the final score today. The win. Felix Peralta is credited with the win. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First, for the victorious Central squad, 6 runs.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. Stepping in, Andrews. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man. Upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City, the Central Prospects lead. Stepping in, Andrews, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bradford Hendricks. He singled his last time up. Will step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. One and one pitch. He's running in there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Yeah, and coming into this showcase, nobody was talking about his speed, but that stolen base proves that running isn't all just about speed. It's about situational awareness, getting a good jump, taking what the defense and the pitcher are giving you. Well done there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Duncan Bland. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Andrews rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. At the plate, Jason Bentler. He drew a walk his first time up. The 2-1 home. He's on the ground is short. Good. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Wow, that's what you want to see from your middle infielders. A really nice turn. But the feed was great, too.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrews. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Coming to the plate now, Ezra Gomez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bounce it to the left side. Duran has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Central Prospects lead it here, 9-0. Standing in, Andrews. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Padilla on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Gary Spangler. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Nothing in 2 count, and hit out towards second. He's got it to 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, I love to see a nice turn on the back end of that double play. Good feet, soft hands, and a quick release to complete the play. A player with that kind of glove will be an asset to any team that drafts him.
Stepping into the box, Andrews, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Shortstop, number 20.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Riedling right there, and that's the first out.
Yeah, he'd love to have that pitch back. He just kind of rolled over it for an easy out at first.
Into the box now, Ezra Gomez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On the ground is short. Andrews moving to his right. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-1, the final tally here. The Central put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Ira.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Bobby Connors, a shortstop from the International Region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Nolan Dunn, a center fielder from the East Region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Boris Elmore, a catcher from the International Region. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select Ezra Gomez, a right fielder from the East Region. With the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Felipe Diaz, a relief pitcher from the International Region. With the sixth pick, the New York Mets select the shortstop from the Central Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draft After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next.
Binghamton Rumble Pony.
Leo Leon gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball. And even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Third baseman, Willie Rodriguez.
The 1-1 home. This is hit softly to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Here's the 3-2. To first. Backhanded. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full, and Binghamton is out in front, 3-0. Digging in, Richie Castro. He reached on a single in his first try. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Binghamton leads it 3-0. Now to the plate, Cameron Ward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marco Hernandez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the payoff pitch. Double play ball to second. 4, 6. Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Now at the plate, Andrews. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First offering on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Cabral scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Andrews, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Fielded cleanly. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. Ready for another shot now. Luis Guillorme, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Ortiz moves over. And that retires the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up, and Binghamton is out in front. Marco Hernandez steps in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. To the left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable. So striding in, Cyrus Cabral. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, Andrews is looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ortiz going back on it at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping. One home. Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw. He's way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hernandez over to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Ready now, Doug Batson.
Left fielder, Doug Batson.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Ortiz is going to get there, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run here on 3 hits.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Rumble Ponies jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Leo Leon gets the win on the mound, his 1st of the year. Reggie Light gets a 4-out save, his 1st of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Binghamton Rumble Pony.
Stan Mays is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Marco Hernandez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. Sierra is on his way home. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got... Play ball.
Digging in now, Andrews. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 20.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Rodriguez. 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Luis Guillorme will be next. Hit down the third base line.
Stand up right here, stand up, pick it up.
The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. Into the box, Cameron Ward.
Designated hitter, Cameron.
Now the payoff pitch home. The ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the fifth coming up, and the Sea Dogs lead this one 1-0.
Now batting.
Digging in, Andrews. He singled his last time up. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding in, Luis Guillorme. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Tries to dump this one out to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Koji Nomo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Sierra. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Travis on at first, nobody out. Down the first baseline, reined in. Step on the bag for 1. Throw won't get him.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle.
Ready once again, Andrews. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Willie Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Ortiz. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Stepping up now, Doug Batson, and their runners at the corners now. Soft liner towards first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. Leading off the inning, Will Keys, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swinging a ground ball to third. Evans is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Andrews trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Tap down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit out towards second.
On the bag, right here, on the bag.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. 8th inning coming up. Binghamton leads it 6-1.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Rumble Ponies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Stan Mays gets the win on the mound. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next.
Rumble Ponies.
Ready for another chance? Sam Travis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The 1-2. Runners on the move for sent on the ground out to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking.
So stepping in, Andrews, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
Throw into third, and he's safe. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Popped up. Keys is under it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Luis Guillorme. And their runners at the corners now.
Number 15.
Popped him up. Travis over to his right. And that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Digging in, Andrews, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. 0-1 the count. Valencia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Willie Rodriguez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Digging in once again, Johnny Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, and the runner third to short. And that's the 2nd out. Standing in, Will Keys. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
The wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Striding in once again, Andrews. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Into the box now, Andrews. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jackie Pinto gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Cora has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now batting, Andres Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now at the plate, Charles Slater. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Charles Slater.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrews loves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Andrews. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
So digging in now, Andrews. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. He's got it. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Rubber Ducks took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Cesar Aquino earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the... Stepping into the box, Nathaniel Henry. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on.
Henry.
Round is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of it. So striding forward now, Anthony Paulino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
1-1-1.
Ground towards short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in a hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfectly.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Ritchie, and their runners at the corners now.
Ritchie.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 1-0. At the plate, Andrews, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Landgraf fields it cleanly and quickly. There are 2 away. In now, Andrews. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and he misses it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here. Now in the box, Andrews. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is flared out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping in, Felipe Cora. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Stepping in, Andrews hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Hit out towards second. Landgraf takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run. At the plate, Andrews. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Digging in to try it again, Jamie Castaneda has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. This one's down to third, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble Party.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Stan Mays gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
The shortstop, number 20.
First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Andrews comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Allen giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Rubber Ducks. Stepping up to the plate, Greg Allen. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Second, this could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Standing in, Dino Aguilar. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, man. Especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
There's one, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play.
Coming to the plate now, Andrews 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a looper to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Basil James. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
One there, back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tom Brady gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Cabral is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sam Travis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit to short. Andrews moving right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Into the box now. Andrews. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Ortiz shading to his right. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Henry Manzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. Hard on the ground toward short. Andrews. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing. Digging in, Andrews. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
0-2 delivery. Right side. He's got it. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Rodriguez. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. Andrews leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. Shot weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Digging in and looking for more, Will Keys. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-2. Are up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game finishes 2-0. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, it's game 2. Rick White, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Henry Manzo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move in. With no score, you'd think by now one of these two be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's out number 1. There's our line score through the first. Now at the plate, Marco Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. It's back up the middle. Andrews over left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. So striding in, Andrews. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little roller toward the hole. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way.
So coming to the plate, Richie Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. Andrews is there, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Sierra.
Center fielder, Anthony Sierra.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double.
Ready for another shot now, Andrews. He was a double play victim last time around. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Willie Rodriguez.
Willie.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Yeah, boy, way to get on base. Check your
So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Sea Dogs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the...
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4. Alfred Guzman, a Puerto Rican southpaw, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit performance in this one.
Grounded to short. Scoops it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Ro, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both. Line-to-line power up and down this line. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
And there's out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian Herrera. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Andrews there. And there are 2 away now. Ready now, Rodney King. They'll swing it from the left side right here. The 1-2. Hard on the ground is short. Andrews right to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 2 full. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Andrews comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Paul Berry, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things around in a hurry. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrews throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in now, Manny Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can later innings.
And there's 1 down now. Striding into the box, Andrews hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, and a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Marte is there. One down. Into the box, Andrews. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quick.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin. Rod Laird, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Berry, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff.
Digging in, Andrews hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Ready once again, Willie Rodriguez. And they're runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw.
Full count.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Pick up the ball, Stan, right here.
Into right field. That's a base hit. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knob. Impressive.
Stepping up now, Luis Guillorme. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any? And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men. Striding in, Andrews, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Turned on down the line.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 6-6 ball game. Now at the plate, Willie Rodriguez, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. 3 runs already home here. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. So stepping in, Luis Guillorme, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. To short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Striding forward now is the DH, Jack Morris, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs. Ready for another chance? Rodney King. He singled his last time up.
Rodney King.
On the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Settling in now, Andrews. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Valencia isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. He pulls this one into right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. New Hampshire jumped ahead in the 7th inning. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set. Seth Ramirez, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Rodriguez.
Now the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Standing in, Luis Guillorme, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Softly hit to the left side. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Striding in once again, Jonathan Harrington. He reached on a single in his first try.
Harrington.
The 2-2. Up the middle. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now batting, Andrews. He singled his last time up.
Number 20.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Beat it out,
Sent
beat it
on
out,
the
beat it
ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave. Into the box now, Marshall Moreno comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Moreno.
One's down to third. Andrews is there. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now at the plate, Paul Berry. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Digging in once again, Andrews. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Flipped out the other way towards short, and that'll be the second out. So digging in now, Paul Berry.
Right fielder, Paul Berry.
Bouncer to the left side. Andrews with it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the tying run comes across to score here. Now at the plate, Andrews. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard towards the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Willie Rodriguez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Fisher Cats, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, Jackie Pinto will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Zarate moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Andrews. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Stepping into the box, Mario Valencia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Connors ranges to his left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Prince Billings. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Cleanly, there's 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. In now, Andrews. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Center fielder.
Now in the box, Mario Valencia. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Hit on the ground to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run. Next will be the designated hitter, Jim Doms. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits. He wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this could be the last chance to do that.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. At the plate, Andrews. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Billings in foul ground. And this will land foul. Hit on the ground to short. Cosmo takes it in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Stepping in, Andrews. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially gap.
Mario Valencia.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit back up the middle, reined in to second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Seawolves secure their 10th victory of the season. Carlos Guzman gets... The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Erie Sea. Stepping in, Andrews. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out, nothing doing. Nomo is off of first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night then.
Center fielder.
At the plate, Mario Valencia. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the... At the plate, Andrews, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is...
Stepping up to the plate, Andrews, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Nomo rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner is in from second. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Center fielder, Mario Valencia.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Seawolves lead it 4-3. Standing in, Jim Doms. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
1 there. Coming to the plate now, Bobby Connors. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Grounded to short. To his right. And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Andrews. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Looped out toward third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No. Digging in to try it again, Prince Billings. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Rounded to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance.
Now to the plate, Andrews. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
There's 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Erie Seawolves. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start. Digging in, Andrews. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Berry is there. 2 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's your take as they try to get back to their... Coming to the plate now, Andrews, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Come on, get there,
fastball
get there.
Swung on and grounded out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they pick up no... Into the box now, Andrews. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Line to the right side. Berry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 5 innings complete. Digging in the switch hitter, Manny Marte. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. The 1-1. Round to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Boone Donovan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2.
Now batting, number 20.
Now at the plate, Andrews, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, it's off the third base bag, and he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Here now the 2-2. Now a bunt attempt here.
Right here.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
The 1-2. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Marte barehands it. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So striding in, Marshall Moreno, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Moreno.
Andrews has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New Hampshire. Coming to the plate now, Jose Santiago. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Designated hitter, Jose Santiago.
Grounded back up the middle. Andrews loves. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. And with that, here's a look at the visitor. So coming to the plate, Salvatore Quevedo. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there.
Ready now, Marshall Moreno, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. On the ground to third. Evans comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job.
Digging in now, Andrews, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Aldridge rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores. It's a 2-2 game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So he sets him down swinging. Jamie Castaneda goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Popped him up. Curtis has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kent Curtis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's on the ground is short. Could be one there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Into the box, Jonathan Harrington. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in, Andrews set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 20.
Popped him up. And there's out number 1. Striding into the box, Marshall Moreno.
Marshall Moreno.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound.
Ready for another shot now. Andrews. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Lifted in the air out to center field. Herrera has a read on it. 2 down. Ready once again, Manny Marte. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Hit ball to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th. Striding in, Brian Herrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Brian Herrera.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Andrews. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Fisher Cats used a nice bit.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.